Okay, let's see what this reading is about. Holy Spirit, angel guides, spirit guides. The message for today. For those who will stop by to hear the message, Holy Spirit, what do we need to hear? What do we need to hear? Four of Cups and King of Wands. The Four of Cups is about your feelings and your emotions. Somebody may be downplaying their feelings and emotions right now because they're more focused on where they are headed. So it could be in terms of the desires of your heart. You could be downplaying them when it comes to love and focusing on the desires of your heart when it comes to the next step that you are going to take in terms of your personal life. And July is the month for taking those steps. It is an emotionally charged month because we have about 4 planets in retrograde. So it's a very deep, introspective month. And I feel also like some of you are not letting your emotions dictate your actions, but rather your desires of your heart motivate you in terms of movement. Okay, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Okay. Okay, give me some love here. Two of Cups, yes. Not so focused on love. Some of you are shifting that focus more towards the desires of your heart. Now, that's not to say that if you are focused on love, that you are not paying attention to your emotions and your feelings. But I think based on them, you are making a decision. Some of you are at a crossroads, which requires a decision. You're choosing yourself. For some of us, that choice involves us moving forward and paying attention to something other than relationships. For others of us, I feel like you've toiled long enough regarding a relationship and a decision is going to be made this month. Those of you who have been at a crossroads in the past, it seems like you make the right decision. For those of you pulling back your emotions, meaning you don't want them to drive the bus in your life, you want your heart, your thoughts to dictate your next action, your next step. I'm feeling both ways. For some of you, it definitely involves love with another person, those who you love. Could even be a family situation, or it could be a personal love relationship where you have a major choice to make. You come into July with relationships on your mind, the Two of Cups. In some cases, you've been holding back and you've made a decision to listen to the desires of your heart and to focus on yourself, to fill your own cup up. I see the King or Queen of Pentacles here, which lets me know that You're very business minded. You're focused on your pentacles, your money, your home, your job. Foundational issues are top of mind. Justice is at the center of it all. It could involve a Libra. And maybe some of you have held back in the past because it wasn't a just situation, because you seek more. Justice is a balanced relationship. It's alignment. And for those of you who felt like the past relationship, or maybe people around you, have not been really aligning with you or bringing balance to your life or supportiveness, you're choosing yourself. You want more. You recognize that. Especially when it comes to your feelings and emotions, you need alignment. Alignment doesn't just happen. It's something that you work on. It's something that you and your partner, or you in relationships, try and bring into balance. It requires work to align with somebody. There's a lot of communication about dreams, goals, aspirations. And therein lies whether or not you two are balanced, because you'll find out over the course of time if their words align with their actions. Sometimes people say, oh yes, they want what you want. But when the rubber hits the road, they're going in a different direction. So there's a choice with the Two of Wands. Somebody could be at a crossroad trying to determine, are they going to stay with this, or are they going to seek higher ground? What else, Spirit? Definitely a time of balance, Sagittarius energy, the Hierophant, Taurus, and the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, this is about long-term planning. This is a month to take action. Less thinking, more action. Let's face it, we can think ourselves into procrastination. I am number one for that. July, though, is all about growing new antlers. Avoiding procrastination, being decisive. Okay, Spirit. I do see whatever choice you make, it's balanced with temperance. You're also much more in control of your emotions in the future. Some of you commit with the Hierophant. Now that the past has made you think about the future differently, you're recommitting in some cases, or you're establishing a new commitment. But this is solid. It's foundational. It transforms your life and leaves you much better than you came into this month. What else, Spirit? Three of Pentacles. Also, July is a month where your relationships could change. You could meet new people. Maybe in the past you were around people, like I said, that weren't supportive, that weren't there for you, that said they wanted the same things, but when push came to shove, they were going in a different direction, forcing you to make critical decisions. But I see, like I said, in the near future, you make the right decision, and that changes relationships around you. In the past, we've manifested a lot, but July reminds us that just thinking about it, affirming it, does not get it done. Only action will bring the desires of your heart. The Eight of Cups. Some of you are just walking away. Yeah, you've made a decision to walk away from what no longer serves you. You want the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles. That's the desire of your heart. It looks like you are making decisions that bring you success. Yes, the Six of Swords is success. It's a path to success. It's victory. It's taking those steps. It's avoiding procrastination. It's coming up with a plan and following it to completion. Queen of Cups, leading you to love. This is the desires of your heart, too. The Queen of Cups is all about knowing what they want and pursuing it. I see a lot of court cards here, which means maturity, growth. And that's what happens with the buck. They shed their old antlers and new antlers grow back. Yes, this is all about growth. All about growth. Spirit, what else do we need to know? Definitely not a time for hiding your feelings, pretending. Some of you have been dealing with people in the past that wore a mask. Like I said, they wanted you to believe what was coming out of their mouth, but their actions did not align. Yeah, you're able to see through that. And you've grown beyond that. By the time the end of the month comes, your beliefs, your perspective, everything has changed with the Hierophant and future energy and temperance here to rebalance you. It's a month of recalibration. You're getting rid of anybody who's hiding feelings, anybody who doesn't have the courage and confidence to let you know how they really feel. They're playing a game. They're pretending. You're able to see clearly through that. And that helps you make a decision faster. You don't got time for that. You're focusing on yourself. Whoever is going through gaslighting right now, love bombing, this person is very self-absorbed. They only see things from one side. They're a narcissist, actually. That's why you're walking away. That's for some of you. For others of you, the Three of Pentacles is here telling you that it's time to have fun. It's summer. Time to get out, go to the beach, travel, do things that allow you to uplift and change your current situation. Yeah, it's time to have fun. Some of you are happy once you leave this person wearing a mask, hiding their feelings. You're living in the moment. You're spending time with new friends. You've cultivated new people around you. You're showing your value, your worth. You're healing. You're eliminating shadow energy and shadow people. There's a self-indulgence, a self-appreciation surrounding your worth and value. That's the King of Wands and the Ace of Cups. This is the decision that somebody has to make, and they are making it. What else, Spirit? What else do we need to know? I definitely feel like whoever is wearing a mask, playing with your feelings and emotions, there's another man, another woman in the picture, and they want you to compete for their love, but the deal is they're not even worthy of it. You realize that this month. Definitely get ready for some travel, especially as you forge new relationships. These are people that are going to be balanced and aligned with you. I feel like you are going to be living in the moment, having fun. For some of you, this Hierophant in future energy leads to marriage. You not only make the right choice, you create a sacred union, or you create the space to allow that union to come in. This Eight of Cups brings you freedom. You taking your emotions and feelings back and not operating on an emotional level, but getting in touch with those feelings and how you want the rest of the year to progress. July is a marker halfway through the year, so major decisions are being made about your next step. Spirit brings up the mask twice. Whomever is wearing this mask, they are not worthy of you. They're playing games. Tell me about love, Spirit. Tell me about love. What do we need to know? Whoa, this is the marriage, manifestation, and the King of Cups. You have the Queen of Cups here, right? Yes, you got the Queen of Cups. There she is. Now you have the King of Cups. See what happens when you look at your situation, not emotionally, but with clarity. And what you've always wanted to do, moving away from gaslighting, manipulation, the narcissistic energy, is valid. As taking steps, that's what July is about. Do not procrastinate. We're halfway through the year and we're looking ahead with the objective of completing those goals and objectives that maybe we set but never made the decision to move forward. July, a month of impact. It's a month of movement. And that movement is going to lead to a sacred union, marriage. The Hierophant is here. You have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. What else, Spirit? So some of you came here not knowing exactly what you were going to do for the rest of the year. I think it's kind of clear now. Choosing yourself, being confident, in control of your emotions, brings you into a new union. Somebody who's aligned with you, who gets you, who's showing you, and is not afraid to be vulnerable around you. Somebody who's mature and ready for you. What else, Spirit? Ooh. Fertility. That's giving birth to something or someone new. Summertime is always a fertile time, right? We can plant things and there will be growth. This is a month of growth, and it's time to think about how you want to grow your life, your career. Spirit says, look for a surprise. There's going to be an unexpected turn of events that's going to bring positive change to your life. Get ready for it. This is a month, as all months are months of transformation. We can't be afraid to move into the unknown, to have faith that God is with us all the time, and that all things work out for good. Okay, Spirit, let's summarize this with an angel number 1122. Get ready for a great shift, personal growth, spiritual development, manifestation of goals which happen based on taking the action. You're going to find oneness with a very special connection. Spirit says, first focus on positive changes. They're going to occur due to your efforts, meaning you have to do something in order for things to change. Also, expand your horizons and permit yourself to do something new, to try something new. That's going to bring about many positive shifts. The world around you is changing in your favor. Set those intentions, take the desired and necessary action, and look for your life to shift. Thank you so much for staying till the end, until the next moon phase. Namaste.